Hello, everyone. This is PHTV4. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are at the library. As usual, we're going to tell you about all the wonderful, great things that are happening at the Palos Heights Public Library. And here with us today, as always, is Tina, head of Youth and Teen Services, and Matt, who's head of Public Services. And they just have the best things to tell you, and you get ready because it's spring, and there's just so much going on. And as always, we'll be talking about the month of April. And let's just go right at it. Matt, you want to give us a gander of what's going on?
Sure. So, first of all, we will be closed on Sunday, April 20th for Easter.
Oh, of course.
So do not try to come out that day. You can hop on over the next day.
Like you did there.
Yes, thank you. So, we will start with Spice Club. We're running low on spices. We've been doing this, 2 years now.
Wow.
Kind of the exotic spices are gone, so we're going with oregano this month. So a little dash of oregano for you.
It's a favorite.
Yeah. So we'll see what we come up with.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, so register for that. But hey, Tuesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, at 7 p.m. we've got the all-time best comedians coming at you. So coming out to that one.
Is it you?
Well, it could be based on what we've heard here today.
Yes.
But no, we have Tim Wilsey. He's been out a couple of times, so he's going to go, throughout history. Some of our favorite comedians. He's going to show clips. He's going to talk about them. Should be an entertaining evening.
Good. Comedians are fun.
Yes. Thursday, April 3rd, we are welcoming back John Laguerre for Songs of the Silver Screen. He's going to be talking about famous movie songs from the 50s through today.
And some of the most memorable songs come from movies.
That's true.
Or vice versa. They become more famous because they're in a movie.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Tuesday, April 8th at 6:30 p.m. we have another scrapbook class. This one will be making cards, so you'll get to make 3 cards based on a theme of your choosing. These always fill up pretty quickly, so be sure to register for this one. Thursday, April 10th, we have the penultimate Illinois Libraries Presents program of this Illinois Libraries Presents season. Alexis Nicole Nelson will be here talking about foraging. She is a social media TikTok star who goes around foraging food. So she'll tell you what to look for, what's good, and what won't kill you.
Is she foraging in the woods or?
Yeah, just around town in the woods.
Okay, that'll be really interesting.
Yes.
And a little scary.
That's right. Well, it could be handy. I've seen Gareth from Lake Catherine walk by and just pluck a berry off a tree and eat it. So
all right.
I would never have done that, but if you know, you know. So
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes. Tuesday, April 15th, celebrate Tax Day with Middle Eastern embroidery. One of our employees is going to be showing how to do Middle Eastern themed embroidery. There's going to be tea.
Okay.
That's pretty good. She has done this actually at a couple other libraries, and it has been very well received. So we're trying to expand our crafting. So this is one way we're doing it.
Okay.
Thursday, April 17th at 7 p.m., we have Monet Lives. Artist, a gentleman named Jim Parks, is going to come in. He is going to portray Claude Monet. And he's going to have a bunch of little kind of 4x4, those little pictures that he's done of Monet's works. And so people will get to choose those, and he'll talk about them and talk about the life and times of Monet. So should be an interesting event.
And as always, register for these things.
That is true. That one will likely fill up pretty quickly.
Okay.
Tuesday, April 22nd at 7 p.m., we have the third part of our domestic violence partnership with the Crisis Center. So this one is about how to spot signs of hidden abuse. So you might have a friend, you might know someone who is in a domestic violence relationship. This will give you some tips on how to identify that if they're not talking about it. Mm-hmm. And then finally, We usually have Sunday at the cinema. This month we have Saturday at the cinema. The library, Lake Catherine, and the Palos Heights Green Team have partnered with the One Earth Film Festival. So we are going to be showing Food Inc. 2, the sequel to the smash hit documentary Food Inc., on Saturday, April 26th. This is going to be at the Palos Heights Rec Center, and the doors are going to open at 5:45 p.m. The showtime is at 6:30, but before that, we're going to have a discussion with Urban Canopy starting at 6 p.m. They're the people who do the residential composting in Palos Heights, but they also have some urban farms. So we're going to talk about their big thing is they call it closed-the-loop agriculture, and I guess that kind of plays in with what the documentary Food Inc. 2 is about. So we're going to be talking about that. Pass Health Foods is going to be there, providing light refreshments for people. So it should be an enlightening evening of...
What date of that again?
That is Saturday, April 26th.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, Palos Heights Rec Center, not the library, but you should definitely register, and that's going to be a good time.
Well, that's going to be really interesting for people,
Yes.
especially if they watched Food Inc. 1.
Right. Yeah, Food Inc. I think that came out in 2008, and then the sequel came out in 2023. So we'll see what has changed.
All right.
In those years.
Must be expecting a big crowd if it's over at the rec center, huh?
Yes, there was because of the time, 6:30 on a Saturday, and the hoped for crowd. We're
Okay.
having it over at the rec center.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Tina, what's up? What's up, Doc?
What's up? A lot is up in April.
Right.
Our story times are back in session. I'm going to remind everyone that you do need to register for all of our programs. On Wednesdays, we have Tales for Twos. That's for children ages 24 to 35 months at 11:30 a.m. And also on Wednesdays, we have Kindergarten Ready for children ages 3 to 5 at 1 o'clock. And Little Wigglers is on Thursdays at 11:30 for our baby patrons, from babies all the way to up until 23 months. So you only need to register once, and it signs you up for all the other slots that month.
Okay.
On Tuesday, April 1st, we have homemade kaleidoscopes for children grades kindergarten through third grade. If you have never made a homemade kaleidoscope, it is very easy, and you're going to be wanting to make these all the time. We've made it before, and it's always been a hit. Egg Games is on Thursday, April 3rd at 5 o'clock for children ages 2 to 5. So I'm sure there's going to be egg hunts in there. There's going to be egg crafting, and it's just going to be a good time. On Friday, April 4th, we have an Eid story time at 1:30 p.m. for our younger patrons, babies up until 5 years old. And yeah, our Ramadan and Arabic story times have been a hit, and we just keep on having them every month. So please come and check that out. On Tuesday, April 8th at 4 o'clock, for children grades kindergarten through third grade, we have our graphic novel celebration. So if you like the Narwhal graphic novels, or the Dog Man, or Taco and Pizza, this celebration's for you. There's going to be a scavenger hunt, there's going to be an obstacle course, and there's going to be different activities all relating to everyone's favorite graphic novels.
Okay.
On Wednesday, April 9th, we have 3D paper flowers that you're going to be able to make on our new Cricut machine. That's at 4 o'clock on for grades 6 through 12.
Does that mean the old Cricut machine got a partner, or we lost the old Cricut machine?
So we didn't lose it. We had to, because we're doing so many different projects in there, we needed to get an upgrade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been great, and this new Cricut machine, it's much more quick, and you can also cut felt and things on it as well. So yeah,
Okay.
definitely come and take a look at it. We have our Furry Readers program back on Wednesday, April 9th at 4:30 for grades kindergarten through 12th grade. These dogs, they just love to welcome all the readers that we have at the library, and it's a great time. It's very relaxing for the kids, it's relaxing for the dogs. They get to interact with other humans, so it's a good time.
Is it always K through 12?
Yes.
I guess I didn't really notice that it was all the way up to 12th grade, which is great.
We also have our teen book boxes are going to be back on Thursday, April 10th for 6th through 12th grade. You fill out a questionnaire. You tell us what kind of book you're in the mood to read in April, and we pick one out for you based on your questionnaire answers. And you get a treat and you get a prize that you get to keep. So it's a win-win for everybody.
It sure is.
On Thursday, April 10th, we'll be making Easter baskets on our Cricut machine at 5 o'clock for grades 3rd through 5th grade. So if you want to design your own Easter basket for the Easter Bunny to come on and do it. Or if you want to create an Easter basket and give it to somebody else, that's always an option as well.
Very nice to do.
We have Bleep Bop Robot. I had to say that really slow. On Monday, April 14th at 4 o'clock for grades 6th through 12th grade. This is going to be a 2-hour program, but you're going to be able to see the Glowforge in action. It's going to cut up all of our robot pieces, and you're going to be able to put it together. So that's why it's a 2-hour program, and it's going to be intense, but it's going to be worth it because at the end, you're going to have your own wooden robot.
Oh, so it's wooden, and so, okay, because I thought maybe metal, that's what I think of with robots, but that would be too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a wooden robot,
Okay.
but still very intense. So that's also why we have it for the older kids.
Sure.
And for the younger kids, we have an Easter egg hunt on Tuesday, April 15th at 11:30 a.m. for children ages 2 to 5 years old. So if you want to start practicing your hunting skills, please come to the library and find our eggs. We have Lego boats on Tuesday, April 15th at 4 o'clock for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. Kids are going to be able to come in, use their own creativity to make their own boat out of Legos, and then we're going to see if it can sink or swim and which boat is the most successful in water.
All right.
Graphic Novel Club is on Wednesday, April 16th at 4 o'clock for children grades 3rd through 5th grade. This graphic novel is for our patrons that like a little bit of spookier things. It's Things in the Basement, and it's by Ben Hatke. And please go ahead and check out the graphic novel at the library and then come back and talk with other kids about it.
And you may never go in your basement again.
I mean, maybe not. And then we're bringing back Video Game Club with the Mario Kart competition on Thursday, April 17th at 4 o'clock. For our tweens in grades 4 through 8th grade, you get bragging rights and you get to challenge librarians and other kids to play Mario Kart. Facts and Crafts is back in April. It's on Tuesday, April 22nd at 4 o'clock for grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. And a fact that I know is that there are over 10,000 species of birds.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yes, it's
That's
a
a
fun
lot.
fact.
That is a fun fact.
So come to the library if you want to learn more about that. We have Neon Art on Thursday, April 24th at 4 o'clock for our grades 4 through 12th grade. And you're going to be painting with neon paint and making your own art. So we have the canvas, we have the paint.
Neon is fun.
And of course, Nature Hour is back. It will be at the library. Like Catherine's going to come over, and this Nature Hour is going to be about rain. It's on Friday, April 25th at 10 a.m. for children ages 2 to 5.
And it is rainy in the month of April, usually. Who knows? We had snow the other day.
Raining, snowing.
You
like,
never know.
You know.
You never know in the Midwest. Well, that sounds like a great amount of things to participate in and go and enjoy. And besides that, you can just go in the library and there's lots of all kinds of things for you to do. Find out there, ask questions, because there's a lot of things online that you may not know about that I think any of the people working in the library would be happy to show you about. So, and the other thing I want to mention, and I forget the name of it now, I don't know why, but that whole little chart where you can pick things and bring them home that are things that you may not have at home. What is that called?
The Gadgets and Gizmos collection.
There you go. And that is an amazing thing that you might want to check out. It's things that you might want to do or play or kind of explore that maybe you'll want to purchase at some time outside the library. But this gives you an opportunity to kind of goof around with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Go check it out. I mean, really check it out. And I will have Matt and Tina back next month when we talk about the next month's fun activities. I hope that you go into the library. Enjoy spring. It's coming up. Thanks for watching us. See you next time on At the Library.